So hey folks, here we are. We are now officially in Palace Midas. Hi guys, I'm Chica the Prodigen, and we are back inside of another level. I love making these videos. I swear, the moment I started playing Tomb Raider again, I just couldn't stop. I've been playing this for days in a row. All right, well, let's get back on topic. Tomb Raider. All right, so first things first, we're going to notice that there's three doors in front of us. We got the left, get the middle, we've got the right. We're going to ignore the left for right now, and for right now, I'm going to go to the middle and start by killing off all these guys that is going to get into our way. These gorillas. They're really nasty, by the way. They can pound you to town. They'll raise their hands above their head and smack you down with a lethal strike. Wow, Lara, we're bumping into things we shouldn't today. Huh. Invisible hitbox. Alright, let me make sure there's no one in here real fast. She pretends... Okay, that's because the camera's getting stuck. I know for a fact there's going to be some gorillas coming up whenever I get back in here. There's going to be some gorillas in here, so let's go ahead and deal with them while we have the option. We're going to be coming back in this room, so don't think we're done in here just yet, because we have to get on top of this. I'm not going to tell you why just yet. You'll just have to figure out. So we're going to pick up this med pack, but we're not going to go back there just yet. We're going to leave that alone. So let's keep going. He just wanted to come back in here and kill those gorillas, you know, get them out of the way, because there's going to be a bunch of enemies for us to kill in there later. So let's go ahead and kill these gorillas. There's three of them now, by the way. Not sure where they all came from, but they're here. Also, for some reason, Lara is shooting through what is essentially concrete, which I never thought really made sense. So let's go ahead and get rid of them. Yeah, they're all out of our way now. That's good. All right, let's keep going. And let's keep going. Oh yeah, I forgot about this crocodile. Yeah, he's gonna be here. I can deal with him as fast as possible. Man, I'm taking a lot of damage today. Oh well, he's gone now. So there's two areas. We're gonna go down here first, and then we'll go up. And there's a reason for us coming down here. There's a few enemies down here we want to get rid of, and a few items for us to pick up. So first we're gonna come back over here. And there's gonna be a nice little gorilla waiting for us. So let's go ahead and do some back jumps. Have him come towards us instead of us going towards him, because that's a really tight corridor. And we do not want to get hit with the upper hand smash. So we're going to go ahead and pick up these magnum clips. I know you guys hate that. I'm sorry. But that's what they're called. I can officially make people who call mags mad by saying that they're clips. Because that's what they're called in this game. Man, we got two lions here, so let's go ahead and deal with them as fast as we can. Oh yeah, and we got some bats. Don't forget about the bats. Again, one shot for each of these bats as long as she actually hits the dang thing. And now we're going to come back here and jump and turn around, because there's going to be a med pack over here on the right. We're going to pick that up, because that goes towards our pickup count. We want that. Oh yeah, by the way, yes, that is in fact fire that you hear. We're going to have to deal with that later. Now we're going to go back the way we came. And now we're going to go deal with the gorillas that are now sitting and waiting for us up here. Let's go do that. Hello, gorillas. I am coming to get you. So they're mostly usually on the right. Yep. There's one on the left, but they're mostly usually on the right. Gotta keep it at least a safe distance away. So then he comes to me. Come on, buddy. I know you're in here. There you are. Alright. Now that he's out of the way, you're going to notice these little pillars. We're going to climb on top of this one. We really don't need to worry about that one over there. We can just climb up here. And then we're going to walk to the edge here. And we're going to face that way and get a running start and jump up here. And jump sideways. Or you can just do a normal standing jump and grab, however you feel safe. And then we're going to walk up to the edge, back step, and run and jump and grab. And we're going to get ourselves a med pack and some magnum clips. That's what we want to do. Alright, there we go. Oh, wait, I don't know where I'm going. Sorry about that. So now we're going to climb back up here. I meant to jump back onto these blocks, but I completely forgot. So now we're going to get back on top of this one and take a step back. And now we're going to go all the way around. And we're going to walk all the way up to the edge of this one. Take a back step, run, jump, and grab. And then we're going to run and jump to this one. And then we're going to walk up to the edge and just do a normal running jump. And there we go. So we're going to go over here first. And I'm going to do myself a favor. Oh yeah, and there's another good song. Literally the theme song, but it's a really good one. And that'll open up the door to the gate down here, so we don't have to constantly do that every time I accidentally, like, you know, so I don't have to, like, jump back through that, you know, whenever I have to come back in here. So you're probably wondering why I'm coming over here. Well, you're going to see why here in a second. I'm going to take a step back and run and jump over here. Now you're probably wondering, what do we need to come over here for? Well, if we look up here, there's a freaking there's an entire freaking med pack up here where you're probably wondering, oh, how are we gonna get that? We can't just, you know, jump up here and get this. Well, I'm gonna show you not only how to get a trophy, but also how to get a med pack. So we're gonna line ourselves up here and then do standing jumps, and then eventually she'll leak into the wall. And whenever she leaks far enough, she'll actually get pulled into the wall, and she'll get propelled upwards onto the top of the platform, and that's what we're looking for. And I got it. See, you should start leaking into the wall like this, and then there we go. And you'll get a trophy for this. I just did, and it's called U Corner Bug. That's the official name of the bug, U Corner Bug. And by getting that, we now have that trophy. So you're probably wondering what these levels, the levers, I said levels on accident. They're for these doors down here. The Y means pull the lever, and the O means don't pull the lever. So we're going to be pulling this one all the way over here. And open up the one room I well and truly hate. And it's probably going to be where I save. I mean, I don't want to, but hey, we might have to, because I don't want to use medpack, and I really don't want to restart the level. I mean, I know it's early, but oh yeah, and this is another one of those rooms that have that really annoying music for no reason, even though nothing's really going on. I mean, you can practically just stand here all day and nothing will happen. But the moment we stand on this tile, it turns all of the fire off. Now, the reason why they're playing this music is if you're not fast enough, the fires will turn back on and burn you, depending on how close of proximity you are. If you're standing on, like, the corner, it'll still burn you, but it won't set you on fire. If you're standing in the middle of it, it will set you on fire. So, basically, the closer you are to it, the closer chances you have on getting on fire. And if you're just standing on top of it, you'll immediately be set on fire. No matter, there's no burn meter or nothing like that, you just immediately get set on fire. So I thought I'd go ahead and get that out of the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to get all the way to the other end of that room. So let's do it. Let's go. And we need to do it as fast as possible in one clean run, so we can't screw it up either. Oh yeah, and trust me, you don't have a lot of time. Yep. They turn on literally almost right as you get over here, so they're pretty much ready to turn on. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand right here after grabbing that lead bar, and we're going to kill all these rats. And you're probably wondering, well, why is there rats swimming in the water? Well, we have no idea, and we'll figure out soon, though. Oh, that's weird. Hello, rats. There you are. I knew you'd come back over here eventually. That's the second rat. The third rat is all the way over here towards this side, so I'll just have him come towards me. They only swim on the top of the water. They won't come down and get you. They swim on the top of the water. So he'll just circle me and be like, hey, why can't I get you? I'll tell you why, Mr. Rat. It's because you don't swim underwater. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull him all the way over here. And he's like, oh crap, she's getting out of the water. And we're just going to turn around and shoot him, and he's going to die. And he's going to be added to our kill count. So He's like, oh crap, she's getting out of the water. But now that we're done with this room, we are completely done with that room. You know, we don't have to go back in there, but we are going to come back over here. We are not done with this room just yet. We're not even close. So we're going to jump up here. We're going to jump off at the side. You know, and then we're going to turn around. And now with that door done, we're going to look at this door over here. And there's a little symbol scratched out. Now, as you can see, you can't really tell what the symbol is thanks to the whole thing being scratched out, but it's supposed to be off. So the left lever is supposed to be completely off. It is not meant to be pulled. And if you don't believe me, just look, the door is not opening. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and pull it off. And just like that, the door is now open. Let's go check it out. This is going to be the longest route to get a lead bar, so yep. So get ready for this. Oh yeah, and try not to fall neither, because you have to do it all over again. So we're not going to do that. So you're going to notice two stairwells. We're going to see this one in front of us. We're going to see this one. Don't go up just yet. I almost went up without thinking. I'm going to go down here. Huh? What? What the flip? Oh, I know where he's at. Okay, yeah, he's back in the room with all the stuff. I forgot picking up that lead bar inside of the fire room actually activates another gorilla. But we pulled out this block for a specific reason. You'll see why here in a second. Oh, never mind. He followed me in here. Did not expect that. Now we just need to get out of here before he pounds me. Come on, man. Come on. He followed me in here. Might as well die. I never have ever had him follow me in here. That's really odd. I've never seen that. But then again, I completely forgot he was supposed to be in there. I was like, oh yeah, wait, I know where he is. He's in there. I'm kind of glad that I killed him before I set off that event. I don't know. He might have glitched into something and never would have came out. I'd be so sad if that's what happened. But we're gonna go ahead and jump over here, running start jump, and now we're gonna run over to this side. Don't actually run, walk. And then we're gonna do a running jump over here and try not to fall off because, oh, we fell. Okay, that's all right. I've got a little shortcut so we don't have to go back up the stairwell. Because going up the stairwell sucks if you ask me. We're going to stand right here and we're going to run all the way over here and we're going to land on top of that. Oh, never mind, we're not going to land on top of it. Weird. Normally I land on top of it. I guess we'll have to run and jump and grab. Yeah, sometimes I've landed on top of it. Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking about the VR port. Okay, sorry about that, folks. I can land on top of that on the VR port. I'm thinking too much about that stupid port, even though I don't play it as much anymore because it's not as good as the original. So we're going to go ahead and turn around, do a 360, and then we're going to run and jump over here. I did exactly what I said I wasn't going to do, and I fell. So we're going to sidestep, give ourselves some room, get in here, and then we're going to turn to our right. And then we're going to come over here to this side and jump and grab and pull ourselves up. And we're going to look inside this room, and we're going to see there's some water. There's a little pathway to go below us, and there's a little secret down there, but we'll get to that here in a minute. Instead, let's focus on what's up here at first. We're gonna kill these. We're gonna kill these gorillas first as fast as we can because they're gonna try and get around to us and do some pounding. We don't want that. I'll mention why we don't want to get in the water just yet, by the way, here in a second. All right, so I'm not sure where they are. Where are y'all? See, the problem with getting inside the water is if we sit inside the water for too long, I'm not sure if they'll come, but let's see. Usually they do. Ah, there they are. They're coming for me. Let's go ahead and get out of the water before they come and get me. Oh yeah, by the way, that gorilla's downstairs, so we don't have to worry about him. So we're going to follow these two, and we're going to shoot them up until they both die. Yeah, if you lure them out far enough, you should be able to kill both before they head back into their little room here. They're meant to do that, by the way. If they can get you, they'll come towards you. But if they can't get you, normally they'll just they'll wander back off into the room that they usually started in. I'm assuming. I'm not sure how Tomb Raider enemies and AI works. All I know is if they have an opportunity to get to you, they will. So what you're probably wondering what we just did there. We jumped from that tile to there, and we jumped over, and that's what we needed to do to come over here and get the secret. This is the let me check. This is the first secret of the level. Sorry about that, folks. I know where all the secrets are. I just completely forgot which one we were on. I freaked out for a minute there. I'm like, uh-oh. The second secret is coming literally up right now. As I said earlier, there's a secret down there in the little area. What we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the very left side of this platform and then shimmy all the way to the right and let go. And that's about as low as damage as you're going to get. Something in my eye. Let me get that out real fast. All right, there we go. That's better. All right, cool. So now we're going to do a jump and get out of here. I need to run out of this area before this. Yeah, they're doing some really good damage on me, but this level isn't that much to be worried about. So we shouldn't really have to worry about any of them killing me. I'm not really worried about it. You know, unless one of them pushes me off like they did before. But yeah, we wanted to come back here to kill that one guy and grab that med pack. There is nothing back over here, and I'll even turn on the original graphics just so you can see there is nothing else back here for us to be having. So we're just gonna go ahead and come over here and jump into this room, and we're gonna get halfway, and there's gonna be this guy. Let's go ahead and fight him. We're not going to give him a chance to hit us, though. So there's the first guy, but we're not done just yet, because if we come back over here, there's going to be a second one. Uh-oh. So let's go ahead and make sure we don't fall off. I'm going to angle myself better so I don't fall off here. And, yep, there he goes. So if you're also wondering, no, there's nothing back here either, just so you guys have some clarification. I turn on the original graphics because it's actually easier to see items in the original graphics than it is the normal. And like in the remaster. So let's go ahead and sidestep, line ourselves with this little area here. We're going to do a running start and jump and grab. We're going to shimmy over like one, and we're going to pull ourselves in here, grab this med pack, back step, and grab this ledge again, and shimmy all the way to the left as far as possible, because that's what we do best. We shimmy, shimmy, shimmy all day long. And once we get over here, woo, I can't speak. Once we get over here, there's gonna be two bats for us to deal with. Don't worry, they're really not that big of a deal, so let's just go ahead and get them out of our way. Yes, so there we go. So 1, 2, 3, and that's all the bats. So now we're gonna get a running start jump, and we're gonna be in here. So now we're gonna climb up here. Keep climbing. We're not done climbing just yet. Still not done climbing. Still not done climbing. And now we're done for right now. So you're going to notice these little crumbling platforms in front of us a whole lot. It's a whole lot easier to notice up close. So let me get a little closer. You can see through the cracks here. Yeah, that's definitely a crumbling platform. We're going to avoid those entirely. Oh, whoops, I accidentally set one off. Well, it doesn't really matter. Oh, yeah, by the way, fun fact, they don't make noise if they hit water. So we're going to avoid those falling floors because we do not want to fall. Otherwise, it'd send us back to the alligator room. So if you did miss that secret and you're already down here, technically, I suppose you could go back by falling through that falling floor tile, and it will take you back to the alligator area, but that's just backtracking. And that's not what I need to do, so if you did miss the secret, there you go. We're going to go ahead and drop our way down here. Don't jump or else you will take damage. We're going to come into this room, music's going to play, and we're going to notice, hey, look, it's a lion. He's not too much to deal with, really. He's just, I mean, really, all you got to do is just stand here and shoot him. He'll just growl. Really, he's all bark and no bite in this situation. He really has no position to make demands, as we just shoot him up and basically, you know, we just get rid of him. You know, get him out of our way. So it makes you wonder why they even put music in there sometimes, because it's just pointless music. It's not like some of this music that they put in is just like, I mean, yeah, good. I love the music and all, but just like not a good spot for it, man. But now that we're done with him, we're gonna run and jump across here, And if you fall in here, you're basically back to the start of the level. So we don't want to do that. Or else we're going to be doing some more climbing. So in here is an alligator. As you can see, I saw them go through there. Yeah, let's go ahead and shoot him up. Yeah, he's trying to walk over to the other side. He thinks I won't. He thinks I don't notice him. Yeah, he's over there. He swam over to the other side, thinking that that's going to save him. Unfortunately, no, it won't. All I have to do is just get inside the water and lure him back over here, which is really easy. Just sit right here and wait for him. Yep, there he goes. I mean, literally, they just come to you. Oh yeah, he's still alive. All right, cool. Alrighty. There he goes. He's gone. Alright, there goes that alligator. He is no longer with us. They're going to pull ourselves out. And we're going to climb up here. But be careful. Don't go running without looking, because there is the area we need to get to. But don't run too far, or else you will fall and you will practically be back at the start of the level again. As I've said before, we want to jump onto here. This isn't a secret. This is mandatory. This is the lead bar. Right here, folks. Right in front of us. Let's go ahead and pick that up. So, essentially, we've got a big problem right now, as there are 2 lions down here. The reason why you essentially wanted to deal with all the gorillas beforehand was to get them out of your way. Oh, please don't get me. Oh, man. Oh, man. Whatever shall I do? I'll just come over here. Man, I'm so glad that they didn't kill me. That was actually really lucky. I thought he would have killed me, but don't worry, we got it. Now we just need to avoid damage for the rest of the level. I will be saving because I already know something's probably going to happen. I don't want to do all that over again. I know I'm freaking out, but hey, better to be safe than sorry, you know. I mean, in the Coliseum level, I already knew that I was probably going to die, but I just wanted to test it. Here, I know I'm probably going to die. I know I knew I was gonna die. Maybe inside the Coliseum. Man, San Francis Folly. I knew I was probably gonna die inside of the St. Francis Folly level. I didn't mean to say Coliseum if I did, but here, this is Palace Midas. It's a little more difficult than the Coliseum, in my opinion. But honestly, I haven't been playing so well today, so I could easily blame it on my skill for simply just disappearing. So you're probably wondering what we opened that gate up for. I'm not going to go there just yet. We don't have any means of going there or any reason to. But you'll see why we're going to go there soon enough. Right now, we don't have to, so we're just going to completely ignore that way. And that's the same area where we get that med pack as well, by the way. So I thought I'd go ahead and throw that out there. We're going to go ahead and do the least dangerous room of these. All of these is this one. I consider it to be the least dangerous, and in my opinion, I mean, technically, the second one is the least dangerous. The only thing it really has in store for you is if you accidentally fall, which honestly you most likely won't. So I consider the third one to be the least dangerous, because really, I mean, as long as you're careful, you really won't fall. So basically, the levers that do need pulled is, instead of this one, we come over here to the end and pull this one. And that will open up the door. So let's go ahead and drop down. I hate that blinking health bar, by the way. I prefer the original where it just doesn't show you. I don't know why, but that's how I feel about it. In Tomb Raider 2, I'm like, okay, that doesn't really matter, because I expect it in Tomb Raider 2, but in Tomb Raider 1, I don't. So we're going to pull this out twice. I mean, I suppose you could pull it out once. You can still technically get behind the block if it's pulled out once, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do this the normal way. We're going to pull it out twice. And now we're going to take a step back, jump over it, pull this lever to cause another event that you can't see, because event transitionings didn't exist in Tomb Raider 1. It just happened. You didn't get to see it. Either that or it would just immediately cut to it. Oh, good thing I saved myself. And good thing I saved as well, because that would have killed me. So we're going to go ahead and run across the room and jump here. Now we're going to do the same thing for over here. Get a good running start. Jump and grab to make sure that I don't hit my head on anything. Another running start. Another running start. And one last running start. And this one is just a normal standing jump. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back jump onto this platform and just shoot the gorilla from out here, because he can't get out. And he's just going to run around that room because he doesn't really have anywhere else to go. So he's pretty much just stuck in this room. So even if he does try to run off, he can't, because that's the only room he has. So now we're going to jump off right here. We'll be fine because we're not going to take fall damage. And now we can go to that green room. We'll come back to this area because we're not done with this area just yet. As a matter of fact, it actually holds the end of the level. But we're not going to worry about that just yet. We're going to worry about where we need to go. And you're probably wondering, well, where is that third secret? We're going to go grab that right now. So let's go do that. Look, he's floating. Hey, buddy, have you been on a little bit too much, bud? All right, man. All right, you just lay right there. I'm gonna walk around you. You're kind of in my way. Alrighty, so now we're in the room we need to be in. There's gonna be some more gorillas that spawn in. Again, I'm gonna keep my distance. I'm not sure why Lara can't shoot through the gates. I mean, they're just gates. It's not like it's a block or anything. Plus, it's thinner than a normal block. I mean, you can literally walk up to it from both sides, and so I'm confused. But oh well, she just can't shoot through it. Excuse me? Buddy, I'm over here. Come on. There we go. I've got a lock on him now. Oh, and he's also coming for me. We already have him. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and pull this lever. And this will give us access to that secret I was talking about. Honestly, I probably should have saved here because this is the #1 place you really want to save. It's really dangerous over here, too. You'll see why here in a second. First things first, clang clang doors. I hate these things. As one guy who I used to watch or walk through this game calls it, these things are really dangerous. Oh, look, it killed me. I knew it was going to do that. I'm glad I saved. It would suck to have to go through all of that over again because the game killed me due to clang clang doors. There really isn't a good way to time clang clang doors in this game. There really isn't. Oh, there we go. That's another death. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut to when I actually make this. All right, I'll cut to when I actually make this. Imagine if I get it this time. That'd be nice. Wouldn't have to cut. Just make the video seamless. No, we're cutting. We're cutting. All right, I'll see you guys here in a bit. Let's do this. Come on, Lara. I know we can make it. Nope, we're dead again. I don't want to use a med pack. I really don't, because if I end up having to use that med pack, it's really gonna suck. Can I just jump over the tile now that I think about it? Can I just jump over it? Nope, she still lands on that tile. Or maybe, what if I just did a standing jump over the tile? Because, I mean, she didn't practically activate it. Nope, still gets activated. 2 deaths is crazy. It's gonna have to suck editing this one. I don't understand why I can't make it through it this time. Alright, so we made it, folks. I don't understand why I can't make it through. I was a little worried for a second there that I might actually have to use a med pack, and I really don't want to. Alright. I'm gonna have to save on here too because I don't feel like having to go back through that twice. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold up. Actually, I'm come from back here. I'm gonna swan dive over it. That should work. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, swan dive over it. There we go, folks. That's all the secrets of this level, by the way. And hopefully we don't have to see those clang clang doors for a little while. I hate those things. They're really annoying and they kill me really fast. As a matter of fact, they're the reason for most of my deaths. Oh, wait, hold up. I almost forgot. Yeah, in this room, there's a trophy. If you walk up to this thing, you actually get a trophy for simply walking up to it. It says something about time. It says it's about time. But that's a trophy right there. Free trophy if anyone wants it. It's just sitting there waiting to be clicked on. You don't click on it, you just walk up to it, actually. You just walk onto the same tile it's on, and it just gives you the trophy for it. Anyways, after picking up this med pack, we're going to come back here, and we're going to get one of my favorite tracks. This is my favorite track in this entire game. If you were playing the original, there would be a save crystal here. And look, we got Midas in here. And this is his hand. And look. So I'm not sure about the whole story about Midas, but what my mom had told me is that he had a daughter. And this is a pretty sad story. So this music kind of fits. Midas had a daughter, and Midas wanted a hug from said daughter, and he accidentally turned his daughter into gold. And I don't know what happened after that. That's all I know, but he definitely made my pistols gold. 24 karat magic, everybody. All right, sorry. That's a song reference. But aside from my favorite song in the game, dun 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 dun. I always wondered why she tilts her head as she puts the lead bars on there. I mean, I already know that I said that this was my favorite. Actually, now that I think about it, I already know that I said this was my favorite track back in the Coliseum, but I just have to reiterate. It is my favorite track. It's the best song, in my opinion. But, you know, everyone has their own opinions. If you don't like it, man, you don't like it. We're pretty much done. We only have like one more kill to get and one more area to access, and that's it for this level. And you, man, stay high on crack. I guess I really don't know what to say. I really don't know what to tell you. You're pretty much out of it. Look at that old shadow. I always thought the old shadow of Tomb Raider was weird. And then it's just like you play you play the version now, it like actually shows Lara's whole shadow. It's a dynamic shadow as well, so it actually makes sense. Alright, so that's pretty much all the rooms, aside from one more where we can actually pick up some shotgun shells, which is the final pickup of this level, by the way. Let's look at and pull ourselves up here. Alright, so what we're going to do is going to look over here. And this door requires the first and last lever to be pulled, so this one's kind of convenient. We can just side jump, and we're already on it. So let's go ahead and come over here and just do a safety drop. And to go ahead and clarify, I have 23 out of 22 out of 23 pickups. I used 998 ammo, jeez, and only hit 776 of them. I used 0 med packs. It took me 30 minutes. Wow. And I have 42 kills, and I've traveled. Okay, I'll read the time whenever we get there, actually, now I think about it, because it's still ticking as we're in the menu. My mom left it on one day, and it accumulated 2 hours. That was a funny one. I'm going to lure him out here with me, so I don't have to do a whole enclosure battle here. Yeah, there we go. So that's the official last enemy of this whole level, and he's out of our way, and he's not coming back. So, oh well, I couldn't save myself. It's not like I took fall damage or anything, so it's not like it mattered. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ignore that room right there for a second. We're gonna go up here. There'd be a save crystal up here, by the way, as well, which I thought was weird because it's like, why would you need a save crystal at the end of the level? You really don't need to save. You're practically done. I guess it's for like if people didn't know what to do and they came back here and like just didn't. I really don't know. I don't. It feels. See, playing the game for the first time, whenever you first play a game, will never be whenever like whenever you play a game nowadays compared to your first time, it will never be the same as whenever you first played it. Whenever you play it now, you can never compare it to whenever you first played it. It'll never feel the same. It's like, what do I do with this? What do I do with this? And then you just probably end up looking it up. Anyways, so let's go ahead and put in the final golden bar. And let's go read off the kilometer stats. And, oh yeah, she slides down here, by the way. That's 32 minutes, 38 seconds, 4.71 kilometers. And some of that minutes was taken while I had to, some of that time was taken of me trying to get past that one section. I don't even know if I'm going to cut it. I actually might leave it uncut just for the sake of it, just so you guys can watch me fail. I'm going to leave that uncut for you guys. Whether it's just because of sheer laziness, which I feel like it's just that, or maybe if it's just because I just genuinely want to give y'all the bloopers in that video. Honestly, I'm gonna go with the first one and say that it's straight laziness. All right, so I'll see you guys later. Which I'm not actually gonna see you later. I'm gonna get recording immediately. All right, I'll see you in like 5 seconds because I'm gonna post this one immediately after this one.